The first DLC to Fallout 4 shipped last week under Bethesda's newly raised Season Pass pricing, but is also available individually, of course. The first expansion kit is named Automatron and is available independently at $10 or as part of that season buy-in, and as with most games, it's effectively a glorified, professionally crafted mod that expands base play modestly, but doesn't go too crazy. Automatron adds an evil villain, sort of a BBEG, to the Commonwealth, and he's known only as the Mechanist, equal parts ambiguous, evil sounding, and very corny, if we're honest, and he is crafting custom robots to terrorize the countryside. As would be the case, it's of course our job to destroy him. It's a wholly original storyline for the Fallout games, and by wholly original, I mean not that at all, because really it's the same stuff we see in the Elder Scrolls, same stuff we saw in Fallout 4, 3, New Vegas, and all the other games that are of this ilk. The DLC makes for more of the same side quests, and Automatron sets up a few new dungeon environs littered with the same abandoned buildings, robots, raiders, as always, and puts a new BBEG behind them. But just because it's more of the same doesn't mean it's bad. The story is reasonably compelling, if short, and serves as a vessel for the introduction of new robot building mechanics for the post-DLC game world. After we save a caravan from robot onslaught and overthrow the Mechanist, this is, by the way, a process that takes just under 3 hours, if reasonably paced and if you're reading all of the lore that's in the terminals, we're then granted access to robot schematics for all of the favorites. Using appropriate perks and supplies, we're able to craft robots who can function as settlers or as companions, with varying abilities and deadliness and weapons and face lasers and all that good stuff. Bugs are, of course, present throughout this DLC. It's Bethesda after all, and they really shouldn't be given a pass for these, especially at this point. They're not too bad this time, thankfully. We ran mostly into pathfinding issues with robot companions and issues where robots would blow their own arms off by using weapons too close to solid objects. Other than this, the new features function fairly well and generally without bugs that break things beyond repair. That said, it seems very likely that modders will recreate this functionality in the future and make it available through free mods. So if you're really sort of cheap and you'd rather wait and maybe see if modders do it differently or perhaps better, you of course forfeit some stuff like that storyline, but you might get some of the same functionality, so it's worth looking around at Nexus mods and seeing what pops up. Other than this, though, everything is reasonably put together. Automatron is Bethesda's first DLC for Fallout 4, and it's a solid addition to the game. The storyline, accompanying atmosphere, and the new functions add some variety and offer an enjoyable, albeit a bit short, playthrough for a new type of dungeon. The larger addition is robot crafting, which provides a lot of options and further specialization for how to spec out a character, since now companions are also customizable. And outside of a few minor bugs, like the pathfinding, the robot crafting works surprisingly well. Automatron is certainly fun, and at $10 it's worth getting for die-hard fans who want to see the extra elements and maybe the accompanying side quests for Fallout 4. But for casual players and people who'd rather wait around a bit, we would definitely suggest considering waiting until a sale, and for the time being just install Robot Home Defense, which is a mod available on Nexus Mods, and check our channel for a Fallout 4 modding overhaul video where we talk about some other robot mods and other types of mods that will expand the experience, of course, for free. So that is all for this quick review of Fallout 4's new Automatron DLC. Our sincere thanks, of course, to staffer Michael Kearns, who wrote the review and is published on the website. Hit the link in the description below for that, and also helped with producing the script for the video. So, as always, check out the Patreon link in the post-roll video if you want to help us out directly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.